Welcome to the World Literacy Summit 2023, and I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon and good evening to your part of the world, and thank you for joining me with launching the world's first colour-coded dictionary. Now, the world's first colour-coded pronunciation dictionary, it merges together as one the spelling and pronunciation of words with the Vowelphabet. So I need to explain to you what the Vowelphabet is. The colour-coded dictionary, pronunciation dictionary, it aids in the spelling and pronunciation of words with the Vowelphabet. So what is the Vowelphabet? The Vowelphabet is a system of colour-coded vowels, their sounds embedded in words to highlight and aid in the pronunciation and spelling of words. The colour-coded vowels are arranged in numerical order, where each numeral is anchored to an associated colour-coded vowel, and also it's associated to the symbol of the International Phonetic Alphabet. The colour-coded system is inextricably linked to the International Phonetic Alphabet and hence applicable to languages other than English. The sequential order of the colour-coded vowels constitutes the framework of the Vowelphabet system of the colour-coded pronunciation dictionary. So what is the Vowelphabet? The Vowelphabet is presented in three formats. It's presented in the form of an alphabet matrix, meaning that it's arranged according to the alphabet order, which is the traditional way words are arranged in a dictionary. The Vowelphabet Matrix is arranged according to the vowelphabetic order, which incorporates the alphabet order, the traditional way of arranging words in a dictionary. And then there's the Vowelphabet Mat, and that's arranged in order of a mat layout. Following are the examples. The alphabet matrix, words are arranged in alphabetic order. So here you can see the word and the number of words, so there's 1 to 5, and if you look in the dictionary you have the words across, able, about, above, across. And then in column 3, that's where the colour coding is transcribed, where the pronunciation is highlighted in colour, specifically the vowels, and it incorporates the spelling. And that's A, and then there's B from 59 to 63. So I've just taken example snippets of letters of the alphabet. So there's A, B, and then C, 119 to 123. You've got the normal listing of the words in a dictionary, and then you've got the transcribed word in colour, the colour coding, which gives you the pronunciation of the words. And then D. So I've just given a sample of A, B, C, D in the use of 5 words of each letter of the alphabet. So that's what I call the alphabet matrix, because it also incorporates the use of the colour-coded Vowelphabet. The second one is the Vowelphabet Matrix, and the Vowelphabet Matrix is the Vowelphabet order, and the Vowelphabet order is arranged according to vowels. I've identified all the vowels that's within the English language that's used and arranged it into numerical order so that when anyone's learning what the Vowelphabet is, they can learn it according to the number. It's really quite easy because I've got the grey, green, light blue and yellow. There are more to it, but it goes according to the vowels A, E, I, O and U. So the Vowelphabet Matrix is, when it's number 1, it's all words that have vowels that begin with A. And it can be a combination of vowel sounds, but in Vowelphabet order, the A comes first. So you have able, age, and then you have baby, and the B is the second in order of the Vowelphabet. So it's baby. And here in this case, the sounds are not written in the International Phonetic Alphabet, but transcribed in the sounds by colour. The first one is the A sound, which is in grey colour to help remember what the pronunciation of the A sound would be. Then there's two, which is E, be, chief, create, clean, deal. It's all in the same vowel sound, E, and that constitutes the way the dictionary is organized according to the Vowelphabet Matrix. And then there's I, bright, by, and that's all supposedly in alphabetic order. So you have B and BRI. I is the third one in line. It wouldn't be A because there's no A pronunciation in that word. So what is the first letter to follow by? It would be the I, and the spelling is BRIGHT. Then the following one is U, by. We have BUY, and that follows the BRI. And then by, by, and then you go into child, climb, and that's how the dictionary works. And the same with number 4, the O sound, all the words that follow the alphabet, and then the next is the Vowelphabet, which is the O sound in number 4, and it goes according to how the alphabet organizes words. So that's the Vowelphabet Matrix. And then here, this is the third. It's called the Vowelphabet Mat. And why is it the mat? It's because we have a mat of words all in the one colour, like gave, may, way, day, play, stay, great, vain, they, say, wait, aid. That's all the one A sound, and that creates the mat, which I call the Vowelphabet Mat. And it also goes in order of number. The A is 1, E is number 2. Regardless of the way the words are spelt, it's based on how the words and the vowels are pronounced. We have mean, so even if we have MEAN, the EA indicates the E pronunciation, so that according to the Vowelphabet follows through and creates the mat, and that's the E pronunciation mat. The next one is the I pronunciation. You can see that there are various number of spelling combinations in the I pronunciation, but because it's just the one colour, it stabilizes the way we pronounce words. I've heard people say M-I-N-D as mind, and if you know the colour coding, then it is clearly the I sound, which gives you the pronunciation as mind rather than mind, which would be a different colour. And then, as you can see, the spelling EYE, if you have students reading the EYE, it is very hard for them to work out that pronunciation without asking for support in knowing how to pronounce the word. Otherwise, when they're reading a book or a story and it has that word in the book and they don't know it, they either guess or skip over the word and they don't know how to pronounce it. But because of the colour coding, you see EYE, regardless of the spelling, the colour coding tells you it is the I pronunciation and the whole word is in that colour. So you would say I. You don't say E-ye-ye. And the same goes with the O sound. Here I've only got 12 words per mat, which depending on the level of learning, if it's a higher level, then I would probably put about 20 words to the mat. Depends on what the level of learning is and the amount of conceptual development of the person to see how fast they can absorb the pattern and the concept of the mat format. But they are the 3 formats, and this is the key guide. It's the Vowelphabet pronunciation key code chart. I've only got 5 samples here, and they are the first 4 which I've shown you, A, E, I, O, U. Number 1, that's also colour-coded, and that's grey, so that number 1 indicates the A pronunciation sound. So the phonetic alphabet is E-I, as in grey. So when we write the word grey, it would be G-R-E-Y, or in the phonetic alphabet, it has the international phonetic symbols. And of course, there's 8, there's the phonetic symbol, and then there's the T. But with the colour-coded Vowelphabet system, the colour coding already indicates what the pronunciation of the word is. And for example, 8, A-T-E, that is the silent letter. And quite often, many people struggle with the silent letter, whether it is an E, and it also can be a consonant as well. For example, I had earlier bright, where was it here? Bright, 3, B-R-I-G-H-T. The G-H is not pronounced, so in that case, it is open letters. Then number 2, there's the E, green, E representing green. So when we say the word green, we already incorporate the vowel E sound pronunciation. And once you can say green, or once anyone can say green, they break it down to the E vowel sound, and whenever they associate it with the colour green, whichever word comes up in the dictionary and that they don't know the word or don't know how to pronounce it, and if there's a green there, they'll definitely say E. C, S-E-A, which in the phonetic alphabet it's S-E, and then these, you've got the T-H, which is the phonetic sound there. When you have it colour-coded, you don't need to skip back and forth with the phonetic alphabet to decipher the pronunciation of the word. The same with I, O, and U. For example, number 5, U, as in hue. So I've named all these colours according to the sound so that it makes it easy to learn and very quick to remember. When you have hue, that's the colour of this, and you isolate the vowel sound, which is the U, you just have to know the consonant sound, which is V. So it's V, V, U, blend them together, and it gives you the pronunciation view. It is very accurate and it is correct. And why is it correct? Because it's based on the International Phonetic Alphabet. And then there's U, I, you, he, she, you. It's in the hue colour, so you just look at Y-O-U and you know automatically that's the way you pronounce you. When you have the highlighted colour, it also helps with, if someone's very visual or photographic memory, it helps with the spelling of words. I just wanted to indicate the difference between the alphabet and the vowelphabet. The word alphabet comes from the first 2 letters of the Greek alphabet, which is alpha and beta. With the vowelphabet, coined the words vowel and together with the alphabet to make the word vowelphabet. The words in the normal alphabet are arranged in order of letter names, such as A, B, C, D, etc. And the order of the vowelphabet, it's arranged in colour-coded order, and the colour-coded order, it's numbered, so it's easy to follow, and it's also blended together with the alphabet consonants from A to Z. This is why it's called the matrix. Instead of just the alphabet, you have the vowelphabet, which is colour-coded, and the vowelphabet creates the matrix. Words are spelled according to letter names in the alphabet. So for example, if you say, let's say hat, it's H-A-T, and you have no idea how this word is pronounced, H-A-T, unless you know the association of the letter names to the sounds. Then you can start learning to read or grasping the concept of reading. In the vowelphabet, words are spelled as associated to the colour-coded vowels and letter sounds. With the vowelphabet, the key is to teach the sounds of the letter names and combine it with the vowels. Because of that, it increases the pace of learning and it minimises the amount of guessing of a word. It's important that we do know the sounds of the letters of the alphabet, and the vowelphabet already has the sounds embedded in the colour. Knowing the alphabetic principle is the prerequisite to reading success. It takes some 3 years to understand the alphabetic principle, and that's what we do in primary schools from grades 3, 4 to 8-year-olds. Knowing the vowelphabet is the prerequisite to reading success, and depending on conceptual development, children's conceptual development isn't as advanced as adults. Their learning will not be as fast, and the pattern of reading is consistent all the way through. When you have spelling variations, because of the colour consistency, there will never be a mistake, and it will not be necessary to wait for a parent or someone to support to help them read the next word, because they can just follow through. And it would be specifically easy for native speakers because they know the words already from birth to having parents speak to them all through their life. Whereas second language learners, they wouldn't know really some of the words, but they would be able to pronounce it quite perfectly. The only thing is that they may not know the meaning of the words and how it's used in the structure of a sentence or understanding the grammatical feature of it. I have sample manuscripts here if anyone would like to come and have a look at them. You probably can't see from here, but this is the colour-coded pronunciation dictionary here. It's a compilation of 1,000 words in this dictionary, but I have about 5,000 words. And to create 5,000 words, it was too much of a task, so I just chose 1,000 here. This one here is the mat variation towards the back, I think. So here you have just the dictionary of words spelled according to the alphabet listing. And then on this page, you would see the mat. So that would be the mat. In this page, there are about 140 words here. Here I have 250 words, and these are the colours. And each of these, for example, if I took this colour, it would have 12 words each. Kids can play games, or they can read off it, they can practice of it. These are the 200 most frequently used words, and it's ordered according to the Vowelphabet, the pronunciation of the vowels. So if you like, you can come and have a closer look. I just brought this as an example because I couldn't show it all on the screen. You can have a look at it. If you notice that there's this background, it says work, and it says the life of an artist, and what you see. Many years of development and hard work's gone into what you can see. So thank you for being here and sharing with me the launch of my colour-coded pronunciation dictionary, and I was just wondering if you have any questions.